car, and I was about to try to do a little bit more of my retie myself. Let my seat down on the car. And I figured I'd tell you a little bit of a story time, something that happened to me today. I went to the store to get some groceries for my lunch, and so I ended up having what I showed you today, and I actually got some, what is it? Oh my goodness. Some sushi, but like veggie sushi, right? I don't eat the raw fish and stuff like that. Sushi. I don't eat that type of sushi, but so I put this fire hot sauce on it too that I had got today. You ever tried this hot sauce? I like hot stuff, so it's a Scorpion hot sauce. It's Melinda's Trinidad Moruga Scorpion pepper sauce, and it is hot. It has some decent ingredients. It has white vinegar, Trinidad Moruga Scorpion pepper mash, which is water and scorpion pepper pulp, habanero pepper pulp, carrot, ghost pepper pulp, salt, white onion, lime juice, garlic, citric acid. It's a preservative, and xanthan gum. The last two ingredients. Preservatives, I don't like it, but hey, I'm gonna eat the rest of that. So that's what I had for lunch, and I am. So what happened was, it was a delivery truck at the grocery store today, and it was blocking. Like when you come into the grocery store, you go up the driveway into the grocery store into the parking lot, right? And you have to keep going straight because it's a one-way. It's only one way you can go. So you go into the grocery store parking lot, and you go all the way, not to the first row, because that's the one way, and it's going this way. Going to this way, right? And to the right, I guess, where you're left. So it'll be your left. But so you go into the driveway, and you have to pass the first row. You have to go back to the second row, and you loop around. You make a left, and make another left, and come back, make another left, right? To be able to park in the first row. So it was a delivery truck blocking for you to go back, and so we couldn't go that way, right? And so I just went down the first row the wrong way, down the one way, not the runway, the one way street. And it was this guy. I was waiting for this. I had saw that this Mercedes had, started backing up, and they were like right to my driver's door. So I'm tooting my horn like, and it was the Mercedes parked right here backing up. It was another car, and then there was another car parked. A guy, he was about to back up too in a Jeep, and he was like, and I couldn't back up because there was a car behind me too, because like I said, we couldn't keep straight to do like you normally would, make that circle around, because that delivery truck was delivering groceries to the grocery store, so you couldn't get that way. And and so the guy in the so I'm steady tooting my horn, because obviously the person in the Mercedes Benz did not hear me, and I'm like, man, please don't crash into my car. I'm just trying to park because I'm trying to get in the grocery store because I parked, and I can't back up because somebody behind me, and if we back up, we'd be right back in the street. So we couldn't do that. So then the person, I know y'all tired of me. You like, what? Maybe I shouldn't have been trying to do my hair at the same time that I'm trying to film this. But so the person in the Jeep is like, it's a one-way street. Like, he's like, it's a one-way. Like, he yelled out his window, and I'm like, I rolled my window down more. Mind you, on my radio, I was playing the last song on from The Chronic, right? Dr. Dre's The Chronic. And I'm like, no, we don't got the gangster music playing. But so I'm just like, yeah, I understand that it's. So I rolled out my window, and I'm just like, it could have went real like the wrong way. Like if I was in a bad, space in my life, or not mature. I could see going bad, especially with how I was when Dr. Dre's The Chronic came out. All right. So I was just like, yeah, I rolled my window down. I'm like, yes, sir. I understand that it's a one way. Oh, and the Mercedes. Oops, that's not gonna work. The Mercedes stopped backing up. They end up going back in to let me go ahead and park, because I was parking so it's a first row. You road for the first row, and then it's where you could park on the opposite side of the first row road. So I was trying to park on that side, the right side. It would have been my right, and they let me go ahead and park, and then it's starting to rain. Roll my windows up. So yeah, I was just like, yeah, I understand that it's a one way, I understand. But unfortunately, I was like, it's a delivery truck. He's like, he just the guy in the Jeep, just he was just like, oh okay, So I'm like, yeah, so I couldn't go the normal route. I was just like, yeah, I come here, no, I just was like, yeah, I understand that it's a one way, but unfortunately I couldn't go down there because the delivery truck is blocking that area. And so I noticed that he pulled back in too, because he was pulling out. So him and the Mercedes Benz had pulled back in. I parked, the Mercedes Benz left. It was like a couple, the car behind me, a couple more cars came through. So the guy in the Jeep couldn't get out. And then he finally was able to back up. It was a while before he got out of his car. Like, I was just sitting in my car because I was going to move to the spot where the Mercedes had pulled out. But I ended up just standing where I was because I had backed in, and ended up staying where I was because it was such a commotion, because that delivery truck was blocking the whole spot and everything. So I ended up just staying where I was, and I finally got out of my car. The guy in the Jeep finally was able to pull out and start going away, because the delivery truck had actually started going out that where you come in. So they just pulled forward and started leaving, because I guess they were finished. And and so I got out my car, because he had been there for a minute too. Like the song had finished, Dr. Dre's The Chronic, that song, the last song finished. I wasn't playing it, was playing on the radio, and I had disconnected my phone from the car, so that's the reason why the radio was playing, because I don't listen to the radio like that. So yeah, so he was sitting there for a minute, because I was sitting there for a minute too. I was waiting. I would let all those cars. There's about 4 cars that ended up going by, and yeah. So the house was so hot, I'm still choking. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that could have went another way. I could see that going another way if I was like how I was back in the 90s when that song came out. But yeah, so I end up just getting out my car. The guy, he was pulling off. Like I said, he had backed out finally and started to pull off. He had his window down still, and he was like, he apologized to me, like, I'm sorry. I didn't see that delivery truck. And I'm like, oh no, it's cool. I come here every day. So, but yeah, we couldn't get by. So, you know, I had to come down the one way. And I felt some type of way because I really didn't have to explain to him that I came there every day or explain to him that I understood that it was a one way. I could have just been like, oh, no problem, you know, no problem. It's no problem at all. But yeah, I didn't even get upset either. Like when he was like trying to say like, and it was a white guy too. But, and it could have went a whole nother way. Like, it really could have, like, I could see seeing it being real ghetto and crazy, full of attitude and all that type of stuff. But I'm glad I've grown and know how to react to certain things nowadays. Because I felt in a way, I felt like, you know, I'm like, but he didn't see. I guess he didn't see the big white delivery truck, grocery delivery truck, which is understandable because, you know, he wasn't looking for it. He wasn't driving into it. And he didn't see what I saw. So yeah. So I didn't actually get into a fight, but it could have went totally left or right. But yeah, so I'm glad that I felt like I matured a lot and yeah, it was a good reaction to what they say, the saying about like life is not about what's happening to you or something like that. Life is not about what's happening to you, but it's more about how you react to life. It's some type of saying like that. But that's how I felt. I don't know if you know that quote, what I'm getting at. You could put it down below so to remind me of it. But yeah, yeah. I'm glad it didn't go bad. Yeah. I'm glad that it went how it went. And he even apologized to me because like he was trying to be the boss of the parking lot and found out that he could control his workers or something. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. So I guess it's a lesson learned in all of this, like, you know, take a deep breath before you respond and react to certain things, or make sure you have a clear perspective. It's all about perspective, I guess, how you react to certain things. And yeah, that's all. Y'all have a good day now.